Hello, people. It is I, Abraham Lincoln, and I am here I've come back from the dead for the sole purpose of hosting the 9th episode of the series, random YouTube series, whatever YouTube is. Yeah, I know, hi, it's me. Happy Halloween. This is my costume. Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln. Well, I'm not Abraham Lincoln, but that's my costume. Yeah, I got the suit and everything. Get all of it on. Got the shoes, but first off, you're not gonna see the shoes anyway, so whatever. And secondly, who would wear shoes at 3 a.m.? It's actually close to 3:30 because I'm doing this later than I do most of these. But yeah. So who would wear shoes at that time? Most people probably asleep. And who wears shoes in their sleep? Or even wear socks in their sleep? Seriously. I don't want to start that discussion though. Yeah. I might go between personalities or whatever during this. Abraham Lincoln to me, the face. Owen. This is Abraham Lincoln. But he doesn't have glasses. Right, forgot about that. Put those right there. They just be no, you're not gonna be able to see them. That's alright. Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln. The show I saw was quite good. Well, at least most of it. I can't speak for the rest of it. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I don't really have much to say as Abe Lincoln. But, I didn't leave any notes for him or anything. I don't know where I am or why I asked him to host this, but, yes. Box. Well, it's not a box, it's a top hat. I mean, it is a box, but it's a top hat. It's a top hat. Yeah, here we are. Halloween. Well, it's technically not Halloween anymore, but it was past 24 hours. So it was just the wind. Yeah, it was quite fun. Didn't do any normal Halloween things, obviously, but we had friends over and everything, a couple different groups of friends, and yeah. Heard something else. It was coming from the door. My door. Or maybe it's just the wind again. I have no idea. Yeah. I hate wearing fancy clothes. The only reason I'm wearing this is for the costume. It's I love costumes and cosplays and stuff. So I really do anything for it. Well, not anything, but a lot of things. But it's just fun. It's really fun to me. Oh, that was the computer. That was the light for my computer just went out. That's what that was. Yeah, I love cosplays. And even though I hate fancy clothes very much, I'll do this anyway. And I'm still, willing to wear them. It's not that I'll never do it. If I'm required to for an event or whatever, I'll still do it. But, I'd rather, if it's entirely commemorating around me, I don't know why, I was thinking about this earlier, but if it's entirely commemorating around me, then I wouldn't do that. Say at my funeral, in my casket, when my funeral comes, I wouldn't want to be wearing, that was my TV. That's really cool, actually. It's really cool aesthetic. TV just went dark. And so, yeah, it's going to be doing that the whole time, probably, then. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. In the casket, I wouldn't want to be wearing, a suit or whatever. I'd want to be wearing, a polka dot t-shirt with sweatpants. I should write that down. Let the people know. I don't know when my funeral is going to be. Hopefully not soon. But you never know. Top hat. And now I can actually do this. I like doing that with an invisible hat. Sometimes when I walk into a room, I just say hi, and I do a little hat. What's that called? Hat tip? Tip of the hat. Yeah. Hat tip. And it's just fun, Whatever. I know it's formal, but I love top hats. Just in general. Yeah. I know I was just saying how much I hated fancy clothes, but I just really like top hats. I'm not sure why. Same with monocles. I don't have any. I don't even know if I have, a real top hat, which is why I made this. But even if we did have a real top hat, I'd probably still do this, because it's just fun. It's a box that I put a bunch of black tape around. It just gives a funny little homemade aspect to it. And I think that's really the whole thing with the costume. This makes the costume right here. This is just a guy in a suit. That could be anyone, Even Abraham Lincoln. A lot of pictures of him without the top hat. But I say, no. Who cares about Abe Lincoln without the top hat? He's only important with it. Yeah, he freed the slaves and everything, and that's pretty cool. But he did it with the top hat on. I think. I hope. Top hats are important. Yeah, I really don't know why I love them so much. They're just so cool to me. That I can never explain it. I always have loved top hats. I always wanted one. And I guess now I have one. Kind of. It's the best top hat I have, you know. And, Halloween was nice. We got a lot of candy, which I ate a lot of it. Not from the neighborhood and everything, trick-or-treating or whatever, just in general. We bought it like simpletons. Whatever. We don't need to earn it. I like the costume, though. My costume. I mean, yeah. If I didn't like my costume. I guess there's some people who do that, make a costume they don't like. Or I don't know. I mean, you should like a costume. May not be comfortable. I mean, like I said many times, I don't like wearing fancy clothes. So I'm, to an extent, uncomfortable. But it's just fun because, because of the top hat. I love my hat. No, it's fun to do that. Makes me a lot taller, too, which I don't really care about. I'm actually pretty tall for my age. But, not tall in general. But it does make me taller. Makes me look taller. Box. Hat box. Top hat. Top box. Box top. Oh, man. So, this was a week just building up to Halloween. The moon was also beautiful. That's right. The moon was nice and orange and stuff. We saw it. Went for a drive. My dad and I. It was great. Yeah. The moon. I don't have anything else to say besides it was pretty. Very pretty orange moon. And it was full moon on Halloween. It's awesome. Making it orange, it was like, it made you think that werewolves were going to come out and stuff. I mean, obviously weren't, but, it gives you that little vibe. Oh, watch out for werewolves this Halloween. Moons are cool. Like, just the orbit thing in general. Yeah, this is a very different conversation from what we're just having. Like, how planets can orbit around something else, and the gravitational force. And those can also have little things orbiting around them. I wonder if moons could also have moons. Huh. I mean, they're definitely capable of it. They're the same shape as planets and stars. Huh, I didn't think about that. I should look that up, see if that's a real thing that moons have. If moons have other moons. Well, that's 4 planets in the solar system have a ton of moons, like Jupiter through Neptune. Well, a bunch of them. I forgot which one's the most. It might be Jupiter. It's either the first one or the last one. Either Jupiter or Neptune. Well, the first and last of the last 4. Mercury and Venus don't have any moons. We, of course, have one, and Mars has 2. I used to know their names, but I forgot them. Sad. Yeah. Just looking through my images past my TV. So, Halloween. I do like Halloween a lot. Not as much as Christmas, though. Christmas is nice. Not for the whole religious thing. I'm not religious at all. Just because it's fun. Presents and stuff. Lots of eating. I mean, you eat a lot on Halloween, too, but a lot of candy, which I'm not complaining about. I do love candy. Chocolate, mainly. I love chocolate in general. Whether it's healthier or unhealthier. I mean, dark chocolate is my favorite kind of chocolate, and that is the healthiest one. I mean, it's still not amazing for you because it's chocolate, but if we're going to pick between them, then, dark chocolate's healthiest. It's also my favorite. Why? I don't know. I just like the most. 70% mainly. I don't know if it was just that company, that manufacturer of chocolate, but I've had 70% cacao or cocoa dark chocolate before, and that's the sweet spot. It's amazing. Some of the best chocolate I've had. So yeah, look for that next time you go to supermarket or order whatever people do now. So yeah, I didn't actually go through personalities like I said I would. I'm sorry. I mean, I was Abraham Lincoln at the beginning and a little after the beginning. But I guess I will bid you adieu as Abraham Lincoln. Goodbye. And I somehow know how to turn this phone off. I don't even know what a phone is, but apparently it's this. So, yes. It was good seeing you, electronic device. Goodbye.